Hello, my divine lovelies. Thank you so much for joining me here today on the Daily Yapper. I am Sarah the Celestial, your professional yapper and mystic cheerleader, helping you to get through all of what life throws at you. Today, thank you for joining me. Today, this is going to be the fire sign weekend message. So I decided that I thought it would be better to just go ahead and separate this into signs rather than a general collective, because I don't really know if some of you are getting the general collective messages. Of course, if you're in the frequency and in the energy to receive them, then they're always going to find you exactly whenever they need to. However, I would like to make these a little bit more specific instead of more vague, because I feel like I was getting personally attacked by tarot, if we're being honest. So let's go ahead and get into this. I did go ahead and pick out specific decks for each of the signs, and they just were calling to me to do it for the specific signs. So today we have the anime deck for the air signs, okay? And absolutely gorgeous imagery, I would just like to say. And if you like anime and you're an anime fan like me, you'll be able to appreciate this deck even more. However, as I usually do, I have my little journal. However, today it's not my Poe book. It's just my big ideas journal. So there were a few channeled messages that I wanted to get out to the air signs, especially divine angel numbers. There were all angel numbers actually for all of the signs, and it was very interesting. They just kind of came to me whenever I was trying to look for things. So we have for air signs. And this is air signs for your sun, moon, and rising. So if you have air signs all in your sun, moon, and rising, this is a message for you. This is your weekend message. Okay, there's no Venus included. However, if you have a particular Venus sign that is either a fire sign, water sign, earth sign, or air sign, please feel free to check out the message and see if it resonates for you. And as usual, only take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't. This is a message that is specifically designed for you and meant to reach you whenever you're supposed to receive it. Only take what is meant for you, okay? Now, for the divine air sign numbers, we have 1212, 333, so 333, 456, 666. I had a lot of multiples of threes for you guys, and then I also had 999. So that's the air sign. Those are the angel numbers that I have been really thinking about whenever it comes to the air signs and doing your meditation prior to this video. So go and look and see what each of those angel numbers are and see how they resonate with you. And maybe there might be a message there for you. Now, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into what the air signs need to know this weekend. And by the way, this is timeless, so if it doesn't reach you on the weekend and it reaches you for your week, take it. Take what you can, use it and apply it as you need to. These are not meant to only provide you a message for the weekend. I'm going to start doing week messages as well, and especially for the upcoming full moon in Taurus. How many of you guys are actually looking forward to that? I don't know how to feel about it, because there we go. At the moment, I'm ready for Uranus to no longer be, there goes another one, for no longer to be in Taurus, honestly, because I'm a natal Scorpio moon. So Uranus has been opposing my moon for the longest time. So that's just me. Now, all right. So for the air signs, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. And I'm so sorry for the quality of my camera right now. As you guys know, and what I said in my last, I am trying so hard to get a better camera setup and get something more consistent, but I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. And then we have the Five of Cups upright, the Ace of Wands, and then the Eight of Cups reversed. Very interesting that we have the two cups here that are about grieving and past experiences. That's very interesting to me. However, we have all the elements except for Earth here. So let's go ahead and get into this message. Now, I'm going to go ahead, because I have all four of my oracle decks, that we're going to get an oracle message for you as well. And I'm going to try and keep it as minimal on time as possible, because we all are busy, and during the weekend, if you have some time to just go and listen to it, then just go ahead and listen to it. You know what I mean? Now, For the Ten of Swords reverse, this is implying that there's some sort of healing going on for you air signs. I'm not quite sure what you guys have been going through, or if it's been kind of a tough moment, a tough time for you guys. I just feel like there's this feeling of healing from something that you were a little bit more, I don't know, with the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups here, as far as emotions go, I know that you guys definitely aren't the emotional type. However, it seems like your emotions, or at least what you are considering to be your emotions, are affecting you, and some actions that you guys need to be taking at this time. I feel like maybe you actually were able to release or purge those emotions so that it can usher in the healing that you are needing, so that you can take the actions that you need to. That's what I'm getting from all four of these being here, because the Ten of Swords implies healing of some sort, because the Ten of Swords upright is about betrayal, and it's about endings, and it's about something that somebody did to you that ended up just needing to get out of your life because it was stabbing you in the back. It was hurting you. Now, the Ten of Swords reversed is implying that there is healing going on from that betrayal, from whatever it was. And typically with the swords involved, because this is more about communication, about words, and about thoughts and mental processes, this could have been something that someone said to you. This could have been a conversation. This also could have been something that you ended up feeling very guilty about, and feeling like you failed. Feeling like you failed yourself, feeling like you failed someone else, feeling guilty about the decisions that you made, or maybe the way that you were thinking about something. I'm not quite sure here. It feels like it's more so the conversation and how it made you feel. You might have had a friend breakup. You might have had a breakup in general. You might have just had to leave a job. It's possible that you had to get away from something, or something just recently left your life that was no longer meant for you. However, the good part about this is that because you are able to heal and purge those emotions that are necessary to be purged, you are going to be able to start manifesting and start going towards what you really want. Maybe you did just lose your job, and now you're able to go after the career of your dreams. There's going to be a lot of opportunities coming up with the astrology going towards the end of the year. And I absolutely love encouraging, and I will always encourage, do not think that this is the end of the year, so everything starts over. In all actuality, astrologically, the beginning of the year actually starts in Aries season. So Capricorn is in Capricorn season, because that starts around, like, I want to say at the end of, at the end of December. So Capricorn season is actually when you're supposed to be tying everything up. That's whenever you truly start putting the final seals on all of your projects and things that you had started Aries season of this year. So around April, March of that year. Now, with the Ace of Wands here, with the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups reversed at that, don't go back. Don't look back. Don't try and feel something that you are no longer meant to be feeling. If you feel like, oh, I'm being cold and heartless because I'm not wanting to go and check up on this person, I don't care how much of a workload my job has because they let me go, I don't really, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. And you, as you should feel like that. I'm going to go ahead and say as you should, because it isn't your problem. It's not your problem anymore. Whatever you separated from and whatever you finally cut ties with is no longer affiliated with you, including your emotions, including your energy, worry, your peace of mind, the whole thing, everything, the whole 360. Don't worry, don't fret. Keep doing you. You need to be focused on your healing and your manifestation right now. Okay. That is what I can say as far as tarot and the weekend message. Continue to heal, continue to journal, continue to talk it out with friends, go and do some things that are really fun and good for yourself, that give you life. Go for, I hate to say it. And we're getting out of we're getting out of the Venus Jupiter opposition that we were having between Sagittarius and Venus, and Jupiter and Gemini. We are getting out of that. So please make sure that you are watching your spending, but go and get yourself a little treat. If it helps your healing, if going to the mall and buying yourself a new candle helps your healing process, go do that. You never know what opportunities are going to be surrounding you at that time. Make sure that you leave enough room for the universe, God, Goddess, the divine to surprise you. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into our oracle message here. There it goes. I'm getting one card from each of my decks because I have 4 in total. So I hope that that tarot message is able to help you wherever you're at in life. I'm not quite sure if it's a job or a person or just something that you thought was for you, but it turned out to hurt you. Just keep moving. Float On by Modest Mouse started playing. And we'll, you know what? Let me not do that so that I don't get copyright issues. Weekend messages for air signs. I absolutely love air signs. I know that they can get a lot of flack. You know what? I'm not going to say I love all air signs. I love all signs equally, right? I think that every sign has their pros and cons, and you just have to figure out what your quirk is. Like, what is the quirk that you like are so willing and down to deal with, and what is one that you're not, you know? Oh, okay. Last one. And then I will show you all the whole results. Okay. Go off. I love it whenever I just get thrown things. All right. So there are 2 guidebooks that I will be referencing to for at least 2 of these cards. Now, for the first 2 that I'm not going to be referencing the guidebooks for, we have Flirt. Definitely get out and go and do some stuff for yourself. It says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. I was actually going to say, make sure that you go and have some random conversations, some unexpected stranger conversations. Compliment someone and tell them how good they look. You never know. They might actually be eyeing you and being like, oh my God, they look so good. And then we have for another is Barite? Barite, Barite. And it says, it's a widely occurring brittle sulfate material. It's you need it whenever you need to leave for work each morning with a sinking suspicion that your true destiny is anything but this. So whenever you are feeling a little dissatisfied and I don't want to say disappointed, but just not where you're content, but it's not enough. This is an excellent stone to carry with you. And then it says when to use it. It's when it's way past to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask Barite what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? I feel like that's very air sign. That's very much suited for the air signs. Because really, like, of course it's terrifying, but what else? Like, it's better than being here. You know, it's better than being stale and stagnant. It is. Now, for the 2 cards that I will be referencing the guides to, we have Eos, the goddess. I want to say that she's the goddess of beauty, but don't quote me on that. We'll get the clarification. And then Unconditional Love, Blueprint. So, give me just 1 second and I will get the full message for you guys. Okay, so Eos says, I am worthy of my desires. She's the goddess of the dawn. She's a bringer of light and new beginnings, draped in robes and saffron, with wings that carry her. She is said to have been responsible for opening the gates of heaven each morning to let the sun in. She's the perfect reminder of starting each day fresh and new. She also has a wild energy about her and an unquenchable desire. Let her inspire you to look at your life with fresh eyes as you explore your own desires. Whether it's romantic or dreamy, reigniting your passion can be rejuvenating and enlightening in an early, new, and unexpected way. Let yourself explore all the possibilities and see where you end up. Journal prompt. What do I deeply desire? Okay, I really like that. So she's a pleasure goddess. I actually really like that because you can get so much pleasure off of the dawn and the sun hitting your face. Like, I absolutely love that. And I encourage it as well, especially during these darker and when daylight savings time kicks in and we are having more darker days than we are bright. You know, go and enjoy, go and wake up with the dawn and get the sun on your skin. All right, now for unconditional love. I love how it shows the imagery of the heart. This is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck, and the imagery is absolutely divine. Now, for unconditional love, it says if this comes up for you, it's time to find unconditional love. In this, we see a heart with 33 petals. The outer petals blend inwards from green to pink to purple and white in the middle. Elements of gold and pink glisten out into every corner of the card. Small rolled up scrolls float around the heart to represent soul contracts each person makes within their journey. These contracts exist between partners, friends, and most importantly, family. But these contracts are not bonds that last forever. In fact, they are lessons that teach us to be our most authentic selves, as we have integrated the lessons of the card of truth. The highest selves of everyone are truly are truly patting each other on the back and showing each other unconditional love. It's best to work with Ruby, and your new thought pattern should be close to: unconditional love is my life force and flows through me, creating a passion for life. Well, I love when Oracle just ties the whole message together. I hope that you were able to enjoy this message, and please, again, take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. I hope that you have an amazing weekend this weekend, and that you're having better weather than where I'm at right now, where it's rainy and dreary and just ugh. But, you know, if you enjoy the rain, please go and take a nap. Go and enjoy your free time. I hope you stay divinely blessed, guided, loved, supported in all the ways that matter to you. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks, air signs. Bye.